The news at 5 starts on the storm watch tonight with a big storm bringing high winds and dumping hail. This video was taken just moments ago as more rain is posing a challenge for already flooded areas. Good evening. We thank you for joining us on this busy Tuesday. I'm Chris Thomas.
I'm Laura Painter. Rain and powerful winds today, making the roads dangerous and flooding homes. We start with meteorologist Carly Gomez. Carly, we've been hearing thunder, torrential rain over our studio.
Yeah, we have. And in fact, I've been running in and out of the studio as soon as I hear a little bit, and it is coming down. We're getting pea-sized hail as we speak, and you can see the line of thunderstorms stretching across areas north of Woodland through Sacramento, Elk Grove, and just now east of Stockton and Modesto. This line will continue to move its way toward the northwest as we move through the next couple of hours, and we're continuing to see some heavy rain and flooding as well for areas just around the bay, now moving toward Fairfield and Vacaville at this moment. Just earlier today, we did see a lot more of those signs of early detection rotation, meaning funnel cloud potential there for Davis, Vacaville, and Fairfield. As you take a look right now, Rancho Calaveras area looking at some areas of hail and thunderstorms, and we look closer to our area around Sacramento. We're also seeing some hail, and those lines of thunderstorms continue their way toward the northwest, and you're seeing that near Esparto, especially further north as it starts making its way along I-5 up toward Yuba City. Now, we do have a severe weather outlook now. That's thunderstorms that are happening. We know they're happening now, but it's a wide range of area from Chico further south through Modesto and toward the Bay Area, as we're going to continue to see that through tonight, 9 p.m. Now, we've seen some of the peak wind gusts here close to 50 miles per hour in Stockton. Other places 50 to 60 mile per hour wind gusts being recorded. And we're currently looking at those wind gusts continuing into your evening hours, 6:30 p.m. And then finally, as we get closer to about 11, we're still going to see about 20 mile per hour winds, but most of them remaining from the valley toward the west into the Bay Area. We'll continue to give you updated information on these thunderstorms and where they're headed.
Carly, thank you. Some parts of our area, like Carly said, are seeing hail, thunder, and lightning. And Luke Clary joins us live from the Vacaville area. How big was the hail there, Luke?
Yeah, Laura, we've had reports of hail here in Vacaville, but I can tell you that right now the rain has slowed down to a mild drizzle. That's all we're experiencing at the moment. The storms have moved on. But we're coming to you live from this location because this is where a train spotter reported sight of a funnel cloud with rotation that can be the precursor to a tornado. In this case, it did not touch down. I confirmed that in a phone call with the National Weather Service Sacramento office, but they tell us that they've been receiving lots of reports, similar reports throughout the region, thunderstorms as well as high wind gusts. We are feeling that here as well. And I just want to give you a look at these clouds behind us. Presumably this is that line of thunderstorms as we look out here from Vacaville due east toward Dixon and Davis. You can maybe just make out some of the downpours coming from those clouds. I also want to show you this video taken at about 3 o'clock in Vacaville, showing you some of the hail that came down. Pea-sized hail reported here in Vacaville from this Twitter user and from various spotters throughout the region, also reported in areas like Davis. And I can also tell you on our drive out here from Sacramento on westbound I-80, at times conditions were very difficult to see, visibility incredibly low. So obviously not ideal driving conditions in this weather. We're going to continue to track this weather system as it moves through our area. There are other hazards associated with these kinds of conditions, Laura, and so as you can imagine, folks are probably going to be best advised to stay indoors as this makes its way through. Laura?
Exactly, Luke. Such a range of weather, even just in that Vacaville area where you're at. And speaking of those hazards, I also just checked the National Weather Service for Sacramento, saying it's advising people in that area to watch out for roadway ponding, a very important thing if you're out there driving. Luke, thank you so much for those updates. And meanwhile, people in the Tracy area are also having problems because of the storm right now. This was the scene near Bonta and Chrisman Road. South San Joaquin County Fire Authority says there are power outages all over the city because of the downed trees and down power lines. Be careful of those. One fell very close to Jefferson School and created a safety hazard. Parents were only able to pick up their kids from one of the school's gates. Now, first responders asked people to be careful and obey traffic signs.
People living close to the San Joaquin River are still facing the danger of flooding tonight. Keep in mind, near Lathrop, one mobile home park remains under evacuation orders. ABC 10's Kurt Rivera has a closer look at conditions.
As water surrounds her home thanks to the overflowing San Joaquin River, Sylvia Martinez is heading out.
I'm going to leave. I was on vacation, came back, and this is what I came back to, so I got to go.
This is the Haven Acres Mobile Home Park near Lathrop. There are 27 mobile homes here. Martinez has lived here 9 years and suffered damage to a flood in 2017.
Last time I was displaced for about 7 months.
Did you have damage last time?
Yeah, and I paid a lot of money for renovations.
Now, the park's swimming pool itself is underwater. This SUV hooked up to a boat is surrounded by water, too. The San Joaquin River has inundated this mobile home park for over a week. But not everyone here is obeying the orders to leave. Some are staying. Della Parsley hasn't left. Here 4 years with her partner, who has been here for more than 20, her garage is flooded. Power was turned off, but their generator is keeping the lights on.
I guess the concerns for the government would be if there was a medical emergency or whatever, and most of those people left, so we're pretty calm, actually.
San Joaquin County stresses the evacuation order is important for a number of reasons.
There could be logs and things that are under the water that people don't know about, and these are waters that we haven't seen in a very long time.
While the river is just above flood stage, it could get potentially much worse this spring if the historic snowpack melts too quickly. Even so, Sylvia Martinez vows to return.
I'll come back. I love it out here.
And further south on the San Joaquin River, evacuation orders are also in effect for people living along Airport Court near Manteca. So don't forget, be sure to download the free ABC 10 app to keep up with the latest information on weather conditions, road and school closures.